Go.
Welcome to another installment of Tech Tips by Matt Rothman. We're here live in the Watkins IT studios here in Bethesda, Maryland. And I'm here with one of our developers, Joe Crabtree. And Joe, I just wanted to ask you, there's a new term out there, and it's called Silverlight. What is Silverlight?
Well, Matt, really, Silverlight is simply a cross-browser platform that enables rich media experiences, delivering really .NET-rich Internet applications, which is just kind of a fancy buzzword way from Microsoft to say that it allows us developers to really put the lipstick on the pig when it comes to applications. Back in the old days, it was really, really hard to kind of put that look and feel and really give a rich user experience, and really Silverlight is that technology that's going to span that gap.
Okay, what might be the benefits of using Silverlight?
Well, again, really, the Internet's changed over the last few years. There's been an increased focus on media, user experience, social networking, interactivity, things that really drive your content within your website to give that kind of just interaction with the user and look and feel, that kind of Web 2.0 that everybody's talking about. Allows you to target different forms of delivery in different channels, whether that's through the desktop, through the web, through your mobile. So really you can kind of just get a different look and a feel and have, as one user put it to me, they have a little bit more fun with the Silverlight website. You get cool little slider controls, and there's all kinds of really neat things that as a user's going through an application, they can really have a little bit of fun with.
I really liked what you said earlier about lipstick on the pig. That's an interesting analogy there. But how does Silverlight compare to Flash?
Actually, relating back to that same analogy with the pig, I would compare Flash to be that pig. Flash was an older technology. I was actually, through my experiences, adopted Flash early on in my career and was really a big fan of it. The downside to Flash, and just the front end of Flash and Silverlight are both kind of the same thing, but the underlying programming technology for Flash was really antiquated. It was a scripting technology. Without getting too technical, it was really cumbersome and hard to work with data-driven websites and databases. Silverlight sits on top of the .NET platform with Microsoft, so it's really an object-oriented language. It's a lot different than script languages like Flash. But it really allows you to just kind of leverage everything within the .NET platform. So us as developers, we've been dealing with Microsoft and .NET for years and years now, and now the Silverlight just kind of sits on top and gives that visual appearance and interoperability with your already designed applications.
Wow. Now, for the users out there, for us users, if we want to view something in Silverlight, what's required? What do we have to do for that?
That's an easy answer. Silverlight's just a browser plugin. It's just like Flash, and I'm sure most of you are familiar with Flash or JavaScript. You have different applications. You install the plugin once, and boom, you're ready and set to go. I mean, it literally downloads in 2 or 3 seconds, and once it's there on your computer, it's always there unless you wipe things away. If any of you went to the Olympic website last summer and viewed the Olympics was one of the most viewed websites in the history, all websites, and it was built on Silverlight technology. So all the cool media players, all of that stuff is really what Silverlight's been meant for.
Okay, great. Well, hey, Joe, thank you very much. I know I learned something. Hopefully the audience out there learned something about Silverlight and the new technology. Before I let you go, you're a big, tall guy from Indiana. You must have been a big basketball player growing up.
Of course.
Right in the middle of these NBA playoffs. Say you're an NBA general manager and you're starting your team from scratch. Who would you put on your team? Kobe, LeBron, and who are you starting your team with?
I would like to say D, all of the above, but if you're going to make me tough choices here, I got to say LeBron. He's just an all-around stud. He's a physical specimen, unlike anything we've seen in a number of years, and probably ended up one of the handful of NBA players to be named the best ever. So
okay, well, hey, I mean, LeBron was just named league MVP the other day, and LeBron is really a special basketball player. So I can see your rationale there. I'd rather have LeBron on my team than Kobe. Nothing against Kobe, but I feel like LeBron is really something special out there. So that's great. We got a true Indiana basketball guy here. We got the good insights there. Well, Joe, thank you very much. We appreciate you coming on Tech Tips. If anyone else out there in the audience is interested in being a guest here, or if you have any suggestions on technologies you'd like to see featured, please feel free to contact me. This is Matt Rothman with Tech Tips.